Luna Ascending by Zaina Wilder. Copyright Zaina Wilder 2024. All rights reserved. Chapter 27. Dirk. I pull Freya's crying, shaking nakedness into me and hold her until her sobs quieten. She gives off a sudden jolt of static. A low, throbbing pool forms tentatively between us, growing slowly stronger the longer we remain touching. The mate bond. I'd no idea it would feel like this. So exquisite, it's almost painful. If it's like this now, what will it be like when it's fully formed? Her distress radiates to me, through me, and part of me aches right alongside. The day has taken so much from her. Her new life, her fiancé, her friend. But still, holding her like this, it's so perfect, it's so right. I rub slow circles on her back, murmuring promises of rescuing Liz. I mean it. My girl's best friend and my beta's fated mate. We are getting Liz back. She better be alive. I'm surprised at how gruff my own voice sounds as I soothe her, telling her how proud I am of her, of the woman she's become. Proud? Why would you be proud? Her voice is strangulated. I killed people, Dirk. I killed them. Dead. I take her face gently in my hands and she fixes her gaze on mine, eyes wide and mournful. You stood up for what you believed in, Freya. You stood up for your friends and for children unable to defend themselves. You put yourself in harm's way, not knowing you had this wolf inside you, not knowing that you were powerful enough to destroy your enemy. You acted like a Luna today, Freya, like a leader. For that, I'm proud of you, and 100 other reasons too. I peck her freckled nose with a kiss and pull back, watching her carefully. After what feels like an eternity, she lets out a huge breath. Okay. Okay. She does not look okay. I don't think I'll ever be okay with killing, but I don't have a choice. They didn't give me a choice. She pauses, regarding me, fingers tracing my jawline through my stubble. You know, I don't think anyone's ever told me that before. What? That it's okay to kill, to protect yourself and others? Dirk, no! Well, no one's told me that either. I meant no one's ever told me they're proud of me before. My heart squeezes, a tight band constricting my chest. What kind of fucked up childhood did she have? No one ever took the time to tell her they were proud? As I slowly rock the sniffling, hiccuping Freya to sleep, I push down my need, my desire to roll her over and fuck her, here and now, on the cold, rocky floor of the cave, in the middle of the wilderness. She's exhausted. I can't. I shouldn't. I'll screw it all up. She's going to need time to come to terms with her wolf. With me. Hell, I'm not even sure she understands that she's mine. Not the fated bit, at least. My wolf is surprisingly quiet, content just to be close. This urge is purely my human desire. I roll my eyes to myself. It's something when my wolf is the less animalistic one of us. In the end, after contorting my body to avoid prodding her sleeping back with my uncomfortably stubborn erection, I fall into a light sleep beside her. We both wake in the same instant, just as the dawn chorus starts. My hands encircle Freya's slim waist, and I run my fingers gently over her skin. It's like touching silk. My cock hardens just looking at the delicate goosebumps appearing on her arms and breasts as I touch her. Her nipples tighten as I tease them. Freya might still be tired, but her body is responding to my touch. I kiss down her jawline gently, then more roughly, claiming her mouth. My wolf growls. Mine. I nip gently, right over the spot where I'm going to mark her. She responds, arching her back, pushing herself harder back against me. Excited, eager. My wolf comes roaring to the surface and my canines extend. I have to push him down, shove him away. I can't mark her right now. My breath speeds up when her hand snakes behind her to take hold of my dick. I smirk as she teases me. She's not quite as innocent as she looks, my Freya. Easy, beautiful. I don't want our first time to be like this, here, covered in blood. She lets out a little grump and turns towards me. What if I do? She pouts. It's adorable, although there's no way in hell I'm telling her that. I value my balls. I can't help myself. I hold her away from me and drink in her body. She's stunning. She grumbles more, and just as she wriggles back towards me, stretching her neck up for a kiss, I see it. Holy fuck, Freya. When did these appear? I trace the runes with my finger, enjoying her shivering at my touch. My birthmark, it changed just after we met. I blame you, just so you know. Anything else I was about to ask flies out the window as she pulls me into demanding kiss. It's a lip-bruising, tongue-colliding, hands-grasping, hair-pulling kiss. Suddenly she stops dead and pulls away. Wait, Dirk, stop. You said these. You meant this, didn't you? There's just one mark, right? I trace the outline of her birthmark, now wrought in earthy black against her pale skin. It's only now that I see it, so starkly contrasted, that my brain registers it. Yggdrasil. Even as the worst of students, I'd recognise it anywhere. Next to it, slightly paler, but darkening even as I watch, is another symbol. There's two, Freya. Yggdrasil, the cycle of life. The one that looks like a tree. It's your birthmark, just darker. The other one, the new one, is Vagvizir, I think. Desperately, I try to recall anything I know about the rune. Failing miserably, I shrug. It kind of looks a bit like a compass. We'd need to research what it means. She balks a little. Am I just going to be one big tattoo in the end? No one asked me if I wanted stupid marks on my skin. I don't even know what any of it means. I don't trust what the coven said. Not one bit. She glares fiercely at me. They only appear when you're around. Is it your fault? Grinning at her, I can't help but tease a little. You'd look beautiful if you were covered head to toe in tattoos. Even if there was one on your tight little... A hand slaps my bare chest with enough force to make me wince, and I back off, laughing. Okay, honestly, I don't know the answer, Freya. Seeing her dejected look, I rush on. I'm sure our scholars will be a good place to start, though. Our pack scholars. My mind's racing, struggling to comprehend. If it means what I think it means, if she's AOC and she's mine, maybe there's hope for the pack, for the watch. Who knows what shit the coven have fed her. She doesn't even seem to be aware that she'll gain more runes as her powers grow. Doesn't seem too pleased either. I stiffen, pulled from my rushing thoughts by my pack approaching in the distance. Shifters have no issue with naked bodies, but Freya, she's so new to shifting. I can't see her feeling comfortable, and She's mine. No one else should get to see her perfect body naked anyway. Not before I've claimed her. Tavy bounds to the entrance of the cave, obviously relieved to have found us. He's oblivious to Freya's unease, though, openly staring straight at us. I growl, a low, menacing, throaty rumble. Turn the fuck around, Tavy, eyes down. He bursts out laughing, and my hackles rise. To make it worse, he rolls his damn eyes. Not very submissive. Another, more serious growl escapes me. Really, Dirk? Tavy splutters. I'm mated to her best friend. She's my sister. I think. The silence following his statement is deafening.